Every year, there's one player that sneaks up on the radar, someone fans didn't expect. A guy who wasn't a first round pick, maybe not even a second or third. But then, boom, they hit the NHL like a freight train. This year, for the Philadelphia Flyers, that guy might be Alex Bump. A fifth round pick back in 2022, Bump wasn't drafted to headlines. He wasn't lighting up World Juniors or dominating the NCAA right away. But he climbed slowly and steadily. And now he's knocking on the NHL door. And if you haven't been paying attention, don't worry. We're breaking down everything you need to know about Bump's rise, his tools, and standout moments, and why he could be skating on Broad Street this fall. So stick around. When the Flyers called Alex Bump's name with the 133rd overall pick in the 2022 NHL draft, there wasn't a huge spotlight. But those who watched Minnesota high school hockey knew this kid had skill, he had swagger, and most of all, he had a scorer's touch. Bump really made waves during the 2022 Minnesota State High School Tournament, dropping 4 goals in one game and leaving scouts scrambling for more tape. This wasn't just a hot hand. This was a legit shot. Slick hands, elite release, and calm under pressure that most 18-year-olds didn't have. From Prior Lake to the USHL with Omaha and Tri-City, Bump showed flashes of dynamic playmaking, slick puck control, and smart reads. He wasn't dominant in the USHL, but he had enough juice for the Flyers to take a swing. It was a bet on skill, and it's starting to look like a smart one. Bump was supposed to start his college career at the University of Vermont, but after a last-minute coaching change due to scandal, Bump hit the transfer portal and landed at Western Michigan, a decision that changed the entire trajectory of his career. In Kalamazoo, Bump looked like a different player, more confident, more aggressive, and more effective. The Broncos play fast, heavy hockey, and he fit right in. His offensive instincts came to life. He was a legit scoring threat every night. You could see him thinking the game at a higher level, holding on to pucks a split second longer, finding lanes, and changing angles. And his release, still lethal, but now he was making better decisions away from the puck, and it caught the Flyers' attention again. And after a breakout sophomore season at WMU, the Flyers offered Bump his first pro contract. He signed it in March and reported to the Lehigh Valley Phantoms to close out the 2024-2025 season. This was his next big test, and he passed. Bump didn't just hold his own in the AHL, he belonged. He looked poised. He attacked the offensive zone. He scored. He set up plays. He made smart decisions on the wall. His skating, still not a burner, but it didn't look like a problem. He was getting to the right spots. He was adjusting quickly, and that's what you want to see. In one game, he sniped a power play goal from the left dot. Quick catch, quick release, goalie had no shot. He also drew praise from coaches for how quickly he picked up systems. He was getting top 6 minutes by season's end. And while the sample size was small, the message was clear. This kid's close. Now let's talk about what kind of player Bump actually is, not just in stats, but in style. He's a crafty winger who plays with patience and intelligence. He doesn't force the play. He waits for the moment. His greatest weapon is his release. It's smooth, compact, and sneaky. He can beat goalies from distance, especially when he cuts across the top of the circle. He's also got solid hands in tight. He protects the puck well and has good instincts around the net. He's not a physical guy, but he doesn't shy away from contact either. He'll dig into corners and finish his checks. Defensively, he's improved, especially since going pro. His back-checking effort has become more consistent, and he's better about staying above the puck. But above all, Bump has that feel for the offensive zone. He finds soft ice. He knows where to be when the puck is coming. It's not flashy, but he is effective. Think Tyler Toffoli. Not the fastest skater, but a shot that matters. Or Andre Palat, a guy who doesn't need the spotlight to make an impact. So now we look ahead. The Flyers are heading into training camp in a few months with a ton of questions. Matvei Michkov is locked into the top 6. Tyson Forster, same thing. Travis Konechny is your tone setter. Owen Tippett is in the mix. But after that, it's wide open. Can Bump slide into the third line? Absolutely. Imagine a third unit built for puck possession and offensive pressure. Maybe something like Bump on the left side, Noah Cates in the middle, and Bobby Brink on the right. That's youth, that's speed, and that's danger. If the Flyers want more scoring depth, Bump is a real option. He's already more polished than people think. He can play both wings, he can hang on the second power play unit, and if injuries happen, and they always do, he's a call-up away. Rick Tocchet will demand structure and pace. And if Bump shows he can forecheck hard, make good reads, and contribute on special teams, he's not just going to be in the mix. He'll be on the team. Whether Bump makes the team out of camp or not, this season's going to be huge for him. He's no longer a project. He's knocking on the door. Worst case, he starts the year in Lehigh Valley and becomes the first call-up. Best case, he plays 60 to 70 games for the Flyers, and he could become a fan favorite by February. Look, long-term, Bump could profile as a middle six winger that can give you 15 to 25 goals. Maybe more if he finds the right line mates. Second power play minutes, of course, could be on the table. And if he keeps progressing, he could become one of the most quiet guys on the team who chips in offensively. And the Flyers need that, especially with so many high-skill players coming up. So let's call it what it is. Alex Bump has been one of the most underrated prospects in the Flyers system, but no more. He's not flashy like Owen Tippett. He's not hyped like Matvei Michkov, but he's right there. His story is built on persistence, from Prior Lake to Western Michigan to the AHL, and maybe soon the NHL. He's the kind of guy Flyers fans fall in love with. Blue-collar effort, smart decisions, sneaky skill. He's earned everything he's gotten so far, and if he keeps trending that way, he won't just make the Flyers, he's going to stick. So what do you guys think? Does Alex Bump make the team out of camp? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more Flyers prospect breakdowns like this, hit the subscribe button and stay locked in. Training camp's just a few months away, and the Bump train might be leaving the station. In the meantime, don't forget to keep it high, keep it wide, and we'll see you next time on HW Hockey.